Welcome to the first module of our training on social media branding for Semusate. In this module, we will explore two crucial questions. Why are social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook so important for Semusate? And how can branding strengthen the institution's identity? Social media is not just a tool for sharing updates. For Semusate, it is a powerful platform to communicate with the people of Tete, share vital information about our services, and build a strong, recognizable brand. When used effectively, social media can help Semusate achieve several key goals. First, it allows us to educate citizens about the importance of proper sanitation and hygiene. Second, it enables us to showcase the impact of our services, like Casa de Baño Verde or the safe removal of waste. Finally, it strengthens our relationship with the community by building trust and transparency. Let me give you an example. Did you know that in 2023, over 80% of people in Mozambique aged 18 to 35 used social media as their primary source of information? This demographic includes many of the people we serve, which is why being active and engaging on platforms like Instagram and Facebook is so important. Through consistent posting and branding, Semusate can not only inform but inspire citizens to collaborate and maintain a clean, safe environment for everyone. As a member of the communication team, your role is to ensure that every post reflects Semusate's mission and values. By following Semusate's branding guidelines, including logo, colors, and messaging, you are directly contributing to the institution's identity and its impact on the community. By the end of this module, you will be equipped with the knowledge to understand the power of social media for Semusate and its vital role in connecting with our community. Let's continue. Let's talk about branding. Branding is much more than just a logo or a color scheme. It is the way Semusate is perceived by the community. A strong brand identity helps create trust, credibility, and recognition. For example, when we consistently use our logo, colors, and tone of voice across all communications, citizens can immediately associate our posts with Semusate's mission and values. Think of branding as the personality of Semusate. When we maintain consistency, our audience knows what to expect, whether it is a post about sanitation education or a success story from the Casa de Baño Verde. Every piece of content reinforces who we are and what we stand for. Let's look at how branding works in practice. Imagine a post about our septic tank cleaning service. A well-branded post includes the Semusate logo in a visible position, our official colors, and typography to maintain a consistent visual identity. Also a clear message written in our tone of voice, approachable, educational, and professional. This consistency not only makes our posts visually appealing, but also builds trust. When citizens see this post, they instantly recognize it as coming from Semusate. This recognition is the power of branding. By applying these principles, you are actively sharing how the community perceives Semusate. Strong branding leads to stronger connections, and stronger connections leads to a cleaner and healthier Tete. Let's move forward and continue making an impact. Let's begin by taking a closer look at Instagram and Facebook, two of the most popular social media platforms in the world. Both are powerful tools for connecting with our audience and communicating the mission of Semusate effectively. Instagram is a visual-first platform. With over 1 billion active users worldwide, it allows us to share impactful images and videos that tell the story of Semusate's work. Whether it is showcasing the progress of the Casa de Baño Verde project or educating the public about sanitation practices, Instagram helps us connect emotionally with our audience. Features like stories and reels also give us creative ways to share updates in a dynamic and engaging format, ensuring our message reaches a wide audience. Now let's talk about Facebook. With over 2.1 billion active users, Facebook remains one of the most widely used platforms. Its strength lies in its versatility. Facebook allows us to share details updates, host live sessions, and even create community groups to foster direct engagement. Through Facebook, we can build a sense of community by engaging directly with citizens, answering their questions, and providing valuable information about our services. The key to success on both platforms is consistency. By maintaining a regular posting schedule, using Semusate's branding elements, and tailoring content to each platform's strength, we ensure that our message resonates with our audience. Together, Instagram and Facebook provide us with the tools to reach, inform, and inspire our community. As we continue, we will explore how to use these platforms more efficiently to strengthen Semusate's presence and impact. Let me talk about one of the most critical aspects of social media success: maintaining an active and consistent presence. Why is it so important for Semusate? The first thing to keep in mind is that consistency builds trust. When our audience sees regular updates from Semusate, they know we are present, engaged, and committed to serving them. An inactive or irregular presence might create the opposite impression, that we are disconnected and unresponsive. An active profile keeps us at the top of people's minds. When citizens are aware of our work, like sanitation services of the Casa de Baño Verde initiative, they are more likely to engage with us and support our mission. Consistency also strengthens our brand. By posting regularly and using Semusate's branding elements like logo, colors, or tone of voice, we reinforce our identity. Over time, this repetition helps people recognize our post instantly, even without reading the content. Think of every post as a building block. Each one contributes to a larger picture, shaping how Semusate is perceived by the community. Finally, staying active allows us to engage with the community in real time. When we respond to comments, answer questions, and share updates, we create a two-way conversation. This interaction shows that we value their input, and also it shows that we are here to listen. By being consistent, we also set expectations. Our audience knows when to expect new content, whether it is an update about services or an educational post about hygiene. Meeting these expectations builds loyalty. Remember that consistency is key. It builds trust, strengthens our brand, and keeps us connected with the community. As we move forward, let's focus on maintaining an active and consistent presence to maximize our impact on social media. Branding is the foundation of how an organization is recognized and remembered. For Semusate, our branding communicates who we are, what we stand for, and why our missions matter. Let's break down the key elements that makes up our branding. How to use the Semusate Brand Guide. What is a brand guide or visibility guideline? A brand guide, also known as visibility guidelines, is a crucial document that ensures consistency in how a brand presents itself across all platforms. It defines the visual identity, specifying how elements like the logo, colors, typography, and design patterns should be used. This guide is essential in maintaining a professional, recognizable, and trustworthy image. Our logo is the face of Semusate. It should appear on every piece of content we create. The logo is the face of our brand. It represents who we are and what we stand for. That's why it is crucial to handle it correctly. Do not stretch, distort, or alter the logo. Always use the logo on appropriate backgrounds to ensure readability. Maintain a safety margin around the logo, keeping it free from overlapping text, other logos, or distracting design elements. By following this guideline, we protect the integrity and the identity of Semusate's brand. Colors are not just aesthetic choices, they carry meaning. Imagine a post about the Casa de Baño Verde initiative. Incorporating green and blue shades from our palette instantly convey sustainability and health, connecting visually with our mission. Semusate's official colors include brown symbolizes fecal waste, which represents the challenge we address. Blue represents clean water and the positive impact of sanitation. Green stands for a healthy, waste-free environment. Yellow represents a bright future and optimism. Using only brown would emphasize the problem rather than the solution. That's why it is essential to use all the official colors together. Additionally, we can use different shades of these colors to create a balanced and visually appealing design. Patterns and symbols. A strong brand identity is more than just a logo. We use patterns and symbols that we use across all designs to create a recognizable visual language. By using these elements consistently alongside the logo, colors, and typography, we build a cohesive and memorable brand identity. Typography plays a key role in brand consistency. Using the same set of font across all communications helps maintain a unified visual style. Typography refers to the fonts we use. For Semusate, our official typefaces should be clean, professional, and easy to read. Consistent use of typography ensures our messaging look cohesive and polished. Let's look at some samples of how all these elements work together in real designs. Website banner. Notice how it incorporates the logo, brand colors, and supporting design elements. Pop-up banner. It features the Semusate name prominently, includes the skyline of Tete, and uses the brand's full color palette. Across different formats, we maintain a consistent visual identity by repeating key elements like the logo, symbols, colors, and typography. This is how we establish a strong brand identity. By following the brand guide, we ensure that every piece of communication reflects Semusate's mission, values, and commitment to a cleaner, healthier future for Tete. Our tone of voice is how we sound in written and spoken communication. The tone should always be approachable, educational, and professional. Whether it is a post about sanitation tips or a success story, our tone reflects our commitment to serving the community. An engaging tone builds trust and makes our content reliable, ensuring that citizens feel connected to our mission. Lastly, our visual style ties all these elements together. These include layout, photo choices, and graphic elements for Semusate. The style should reflect clarity, professionalism, and relevance to the community we serve. Together, these elements create a cohesive brand identity. They ensure that everything we share, on social media reflects who we are and resonates with our audience. To understand the power of effective branding on social media, let's explore some samples of organizations that consistently apply their branding to connect with their audiences and achieve their goals. Let's start with UNICEF, a global organization focused on children's rights and welfare. On Instagram, their branding is immediately recognizable. They use their signature blue color consistently across posts, and their tone of voice is empathetic and hopeful, perfectly aligned with their mission. Whether it is a call to action or an informational post, every piece of content reinforces their identity as a trusted advocate for children. The next organization we're going to look at is WaterAid, an organization focused on clean water and sanitation. Their social media strategy highlights stories of real people impacted by their work. They use bold and clean visuals and captions that are both informative and inspiring. By combining storytelling with consistent use of branding, WaterAid builds an emotional connection with their audience while raising awareness about their mission. Now, let's look at a municipal organization like Semusate. Imagine posts that highlight the Casa de Baño Verde project or the septic tank cleaning services. Using consistent colors, logo, and tone of voice, a well-branded profile not only informs but also inspires trust in the community. These examples demonstrate the importance of cohesive branding. Whether it is a global organization or a local service, consistent branding ensures that the audience immediately associates the content with the organization and its mission. Effective branding is about more than just looking professional. It is about building trust, credibility, and emotional connection with our audience. As we move forward, we will explore how to apply these principles to Semusate's social media strategy. Now it is time for you to practice. Let's analyze some of the Semusate's recent social media posts to identify what is working well and where there is room for improvement. The first step is to carefully review a selection of our recent posts. Look at the images, the captions, the use of branding elements like the logo, color, or the tone of voice. Ask yourself, are these posts visually consistent? Are they engaging? Are they aligned with Semusate's mission and values? Here, for example, we see a post about Casa de Baño Verde project. Is the caption engaging and informative enough? Next, identify what is working well. For instance, you might notice that the post is visually appealing or it uses a strong call to action. Highlight these strengths as they are elements we want to replicate in future posts. In this example, the post effectively highlights the importance of sanitation and includes a clean call to action, engaging citizens to participate in the initiative. Finally, identify areas for improvement. Are these branding elements consistent? Does the tone of voice match Semusate's professional yet approachable image? Are there opportunities to make the post more visually engaging or the caption more compelling? For example, if the post lacks of the Semusate logo, adding it will immediately make the content more recognizable and aligned with our brand identity. Now it is your turn. Choose 3 recent posts from Semusate's social media accounts and analyze them using the steps we just covered. Write down the strengths and areas of improvement for each post. Once you have completed your analysis, we will discuss your findings as a group and use them to guide the development of future posts. This exercise will help us refine our approach and ensure that every piece of content reflects the best of Semusate. The main material for this module is a PDF presentation. This file contains all the key concepts we have discussed, including an overview of social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook, definitions of branding elements such as color, logos, typography, tone of voice, and a visual style, examples of effective branding from other organizations like UNICEF or WaterAid. Also in this PDF, you will also find examples of Semusate's past publications. These are included to help you with the practical exercises we just discussed. I hope you have enjoyed this introduction to social media and branding. Remember, building a strong brand is the first step toward creating impactful content. See you in the next module.